So I've played most of them, but not all of them. So, first things first. First games first. The original Sonic the Hedgehog. I think, is legit, like, a good game, but not, like, the greatest thing in the world. My honest opinion, I think the original Sonic the Hedgehog, being, like, a good first installment to the franchise, though, like, Marble Zone kinda brings it down for me, being only the second level, and then also having, like, fucking fuck-ass Labyrinth Zone. It's good for a start of a franchise, but it's just those two stages that are holding it back from being, like a solid start, and also, like, kinda the lack of maneuverability Sonic has without, like, spin dash, peel out, the air boost, out without any of that kind of thing. I'm saying the original Sonic's like a solid B tier. Like, I don't think it's like a terrible game, but not like the greatest thing in the world, right? Like, it's good for a start. For the 8-bit game, I've actually never beaten this game. I have more recollection of Sonic 2 for like the Master System and the Game Gear. But I've never beaten that either. I've played a little bit of the original 8-bit Sonic, but I find it wasn't as good as the original. Sonic 2, with the spin dash, and a lot more enjoyable level designs, outside of, like, you know, Metropolis Zone. Fuck that place. Metropolis Zone is kind of like the only downside of Sonic 2. So for the Mega Drive version, I'm putting it at an A rank, specifically because I didn't really care for Metropolis Zone and more maneuverability than Sonic 1. So I think Sonic 2 is just a little bit better than the original. Though one of my favorite games in the series is coming up pretty quick. It's right there. My beloved. Master System Game Gear Sonic 2. I've actually not gotten very far in that game. Like, the farthest I've ever gotten in Master System Sonic 2 is honestly to something like the first boss. And then the first boss, because I played primarily the Game Gear version, the first boss gave me too much problems, and I never actually beat it. Primarily because the sheer difficulty I found of the first boss, probably not playing on, like, the actual console Master System version, but primarily on the Game Gear version, didn't do me a whole lot of good. So because I don't really have much insight to it, I gotta put it E rank, because I don't have too much knowledge about the game, and that first boss fucking sucks. For my favorite of the 2D games, Sonic CD is easily S rank. That's a bias, though. I'm saying that specifically for bias, but as an actual, just straight up Sonic game, right? Like just as a straight up game. I found that Sonic CD had a lot going for it, right? Like, there was a whole lot of good with Sonic CD. It was a lot of fun. It's just overall, like, a really, really, really solid time. I thought that the time travel mechanic was pretty cool. I like the special stages and how unique they are. They're actually, like, really different to how the typical Sonic special stages are, which is like the fucking half pipe structure. I'm so sick of the half-pipe structure. And the two different versions, being the Japanese and the Western soundtrack, both soundtracks are fucking awesome. I love both soundtracks. I think the gameplay is really tight, especially if you're playing the re-releases on like the collections, especially like Origins. I think Origins Plus version of Sonic CD is really good. And you have the pick of both soundtracks, which in my opinion is like the definitive version to play. Hey, headpads. Yes. But like, I think that the soundtracks alone put it at like a good solid B tier, even if the gameplay is like to other people kind of mid. I honestly find the gameplay like super solid, and I'd say heck yeah. I honestly, it's hard to say because it was the first Sonic game I like fully completed myself. So I have like a heavy bias with CD. But it's super beginner friendly for newcomers to the Sonic series. I honestly think it's like a solid start. I gotta say S rank. I have to say it. It's, in my opinion, one of the best Sonic games. Sonic Chaos, I have played, and I'm not too big of a fan. I got quite far, but I don't really remember much of Sonic Chaos, right? Like, Sonic Chaos is one of those kind of games where it's honestly just kind of bland, kind of mid, and honestly fairly forgettable. Because I'm not really recalling much about Chaos. I know I did get really close to beating it, but it's like, I don't really remember much about it. Probably because I was like too young to remember it very well. I do remember playing it because at some point, but I never went back to it. Even with the re-releases, I can't go back to, just can't go back. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that is an easy A rank for me. Specifically because of the inclusion of 3 playable characters, the ability to save the fucking game, and all things considered, the insta-shield, the spin dash, the included hard mode with the form of Knuckles, and the more heavy like focus on story, plus the only inclusion of hypersonic, I think is like a good idea in overall just execution and presentation. I really like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Triple Trouble, it's hard to say. Triple Trouble is honestly kind of mid. I mean, we have Fang the Sniper, Knack the Weasel, whatever you want to call him, but honestly, it's just kind of a boring game, all things considered. Oh. We just got an alert. There was a it was an emergency alert for my province. Apparently there's destructive winds. No, I didn't get raptured. Not this time, at least. There's apparently destructive winds going on, and we're supposed to take cover in like basements. Hard to do that when you live in a 1-floor house with no fucking basement. But whatever, right? It's hard to do that. Knuckles Chaotix is, even though it's like the introduction of the Chaotix as a whole, and of one of my favorite characters being Mighty. I died a hero. Though we're supposed to watch for like flying debris. But back to the tier list. Knuckles Chaotix, I didn't really care for. Specifically because of the ring system and like the main tether system. I wasn't a fan. D rank. Tails Adventure. I have seen gameplay, but the thing with Tails Adventure is I never played it. Never played Tails Adventure. Never played it. I'm going to do this here really quick. There. Oh yeah, hi. Welcome. Welcome. What are you conflicted about? Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. Is it the tab? It's tab. Hi, Streamlabs. Hello again, Streamlabs. There we go. Ah, what have you seen? What have we seen? Hmm? What have we seen? I'm lame. Like, people should just respect each other mutually. Like, that's my opinion, though. But Sonic Blast. This is actually... I've never played Sonic Blast or Pocket Adventure. I've seen all three of these games, but I've never played them for myself. Never played them. For the Advance trilogy, right? Like Advance 1 through 3. I do have Sonic Advance 2. I really like it as a game, but more on that later. Sonic Advance, I have played. True. For the initial Sonic Advance, I'm putting it at a B tier. Specifically, I like Advance. Like, I like it enough, right? Like, I think Advance is, like, just totally legit, totally fine game. which is unfortunate. I think Sonic Advance is a fine game. Like, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's a good game. I will give it that. I like Sonic Advance as a whole. It does, out of the entire Advance trilogy, have the best Chaos Emerald system out of the three. Yeah, we're ranking Sonic games today. Just remember that this ranking is legitimately just like my opinion. But we are sitting at Advance. I didn't mind Advance. I like the different characters, and I like how they control and how they handle. And the story is okay-ish too. Right? Don't worry, Twitter. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just my experiences with these games. But Sonic Advance, I think, is fine. It's a good game. I like it. It feels like a true expansion on what the original trilogy did, like Sonic 1, 2, and 3. It feels like a legit expansion on what it did, and it's not bad for, like, Nintendo's first exclusive Sonic game. I actually like it. I think Sonic Advance is peachy keen. Now, this is where things get kind of hot take-ish. I honestly think Sonic Advance 2 is a better game than Sonic Advance 1. And that's primarily because I prefer the soundtrack and the level design. Also, Cream the Rabbit. Easy mode. Only reason I'm not placing it any higher is because I don't like the Chaos Emerald system in the game. Specifically, the collection of the red star rings. No, not the red star rings, but the special rings. Finding each of the 7 special rings in the stage, and then you have one shot to get the Chaos Emerald. And then you have one other attempt. And then you got to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds as the 4 main characters, my mistake. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Cream. So you got to get legit 28 Chaos Emeralds just to unlock Amy. So I'm not too big on the character unlock stuff, as well as the Chaos Emerald stages and how to access them through Advance 2's. No. What? What's going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. Who's gonna rock the place? But honestly, I don't like the Chaos Emerald mechanic of Sonic Advance 2. Not a fan. And honestly, I gotta say that Sonic Advance 3 is not bad either. The level design is fine, and it does take into consideration the mechanics implemented by its own game. Like the team mechanic, like the team-up mechanic with the different characters and abilities you can use with each individual team pairing. Like Sonic and Amy has a different ability, different pairing. Sonic and Tails, Sonic and Knuckles. I believe Tails and Knuckles also was capable of having an ability. But the level design is built around that. So I can't give like Sonic Advance 3 too much shit for that. So I find it's just fine. It's a fine game. It doesn't inherently do anything wrong. But that fucking Chaos Emerald mechanic, it's the worst in Sonic Advance 3, in my honest opinion. So, yeah. Sonic Rush. I honestly think it's just a fine DS game. Like, nothing inherently wrong with it. I like the boost formula. I like how it's structured. I like the level design. I like the soundtrack. And Blaze as a character is fun too. But there's nothing inherently wrong. I'm more than comfortable putting Sonic Rush at A rank. Sonic Rush Adventure. I've never played. I don't even own it. Don't own it. But Sonic Rush Adventure I have seen. I've seen lots of videos. It's fine. It's fine by the looks of it. But I've never played it myself, so I had no place to talk about that. Sonic 4. Sonic 4. Let's talk about Sonic 4, shall we? Sonic 4, I don't think it's a bad game. Like, it's a little stilted because it's built on the Rush engine. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not iOS exclusive. It's on iOS, Android. It's on the Wii, oddly enough. It's also on like PS3 and no. But honestly, I can comfortably say it's not a bad game. It's legit fine. It's not a bad game. Cancel the bottom. Tell that to the copy of Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 I have on my PlayStation 3. But honestly, I'm more than happy saying Sonic 4 Episode 1 is just fine. It's not bad. Once you get past the janky physics of it, being, stuck on the Rush engine, it's not a bad game. It's not bad, though, Casino Street. It's this fucking piece of shit. I'm not a fan of Sonic 4 Episode 2. I'm torn between, like, C and D rank. But I can't make, like, a C.5. I mean, I could, but... But honestly, Sonic 4 Episode 2 controls just as well as 4 Episode 1 did. The only problem is the Chaos Emerald stuff. Never in my life have I struggled more getting the damn Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 4 Episode 2. But it's just kind of more rehashy, and it ends on a cliffhanger, so for that, it goes for D rank. Specifically because it ends on that stupid cliffhanger, and we never get any resolution to its plot. None. Now, for the Sonic Booms. I have played neither Fire and Ice or Shattered Crystal. I also haven't played Rise of Lyric. I have not played any of the Sonic Boom games at all. Based ranking. Haven't played. Based. True. But from what I've seen, Fire and Ice is like the best of the three. Sucks games, plus he stinks, plus he's small, plus bottom boy, plus get wrecked, plus L plus ratio. There! It's been made. It's been made. It's been made. This I don't think is like a hot take at all, but Sonic Mania is easily like my second favorite. 10,000 years in the making, right? But in my honest opinion, Sonic Mania is like the second best 2D Sonic. The soundtrack is amazing. Like, to this day, I cannot and will not get Studiopolis Act 1 out of my head. Lights, camera, action. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good game. It controls incredibly. The elemental shields, the different stages from past games. It is fucking fire. I love the soundtrack of Mania. It's, in my opinion, one of the best. Easily one of the best games just in the series. Just overall. Which is why I'll easily put it as an S-rank title. And the Chaos Emerald stages are unique, very similar to CD, but feel like a natural expansion of what it does. It's incredible. Really? T-Lopes worked on the soundtrack for Shredder's Revenge? Interesting. Because I love his compositions. I think they're so good. They are so good. The next game, Superstars. It is not a good multiplayer game. It's designed with multiplayer in mind, but the camera is not. I mean, I like the game enough, but it's not like the greatest thing in the world. Like, what? I thought I put you down there. Like, honestly, I say it's passable. Like, because it doesn't execute everything it wants to do fully, but I'll say that, no, it's fine. It's a good enough game. I think it's good, all things considered. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not like, but not like incredible. And yeah, it's kind of mid. It's not bad, but it's not like incredible. It's fine. It's playable. It's a game. It's more than works for what it's trying to do. But it's not like the greatest of the games. I will say it's nice to see like Knack in the game though. I think that's neat. Sonic 3D Blast. Honestly, I don't mind 3D Blast. I think 3D Blast is a fine game. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. It's unique. I like it, all things considered. I like how the Chaos Emeralds are structured, and it's not that fucking half-pipe structure. Though I played the Genesis / Mega Drive version. I never played like the old PC version, because I wasn't alive to play it. Though my older cousin used to have it. She had all the 2D Sonic games, and she had like the CD version, like the PC version of all three games. The PC version of 3D Blast, CD, and Sonic R. That's the game. That's the game I'm thinking of. Sonic R. She had all those games, but at the point when I was hanging around her, she didn't have a PC capable of playing it. So, but she just had them sitting around. Why? No idea. But it's fine. I didn't mind 3D Blast. Taste the power of my mighty band hammer. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish that's how it worked. But no, that's not how it works. I wish, but no, not necessarily how it works. But I honestly really do like 3D Blast. It's fine. It's a good game, in my opinion. But it's not, like, better than Sonic 2, that's for sure. Sonic 2, to me, is the bar for an A-rank game. Now, for the adventure games, this is where, yeah. Though Shadow Generations retcons that whole statement, so. Anyway, Sonic Adventures. This is where things are going to get interesting. Interesting to say the least. Because, honestly, I really like Sonic Adventure. I think it's great. I think it really takes what the classic games did and what made the classic games great and translated it pretty much flawlessly into the third dimension, which makes Sonic Adventure just an overall really good time. And the story, honestly, the story is actually really good. Even though Big the Cat is not needed. I'm sorry, Duke Nukem, but we don't need you. Honestly, he could have been better as, like, just a mini game with, like, his shenanigans tied in as a cutscene into each of the individual character stories. He did not need to be his own separate story. That's my honest opinion. And kind of the same thing with Amy, but honestly, Big the Cat, his story is kind of relaxing and doesn't really detract from the overall quality. So, I can comfortably put... Oh, there is no F tier. E is the lowest tier. Primarily because I didn't like it. for personal or any reason whatsoever. It's the Sonic rankings. That is Game Gear Master System Sonic 2. Now this is where my opinion will get me fucking shot. I think SA2 is not as good as SA1. Okay, hear me out. While yes, I think SA2 is a fine game. It's perfectly enjoyable. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I have just as much fun playing it as I do the original Sonic, and I go back and play the original Sonic the Hedgehog all the fucking time. Right? Like, all the time. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and I love SA2. right? But I find the story of SA2 is just a little bit too dark. Right? Like, I find SA2 is where the series started taking itself just a little bit too seriously. I think it's a fine game. It's incredible to play. I love the level design. I love the soundtrack. I mean, fucking City Escape and Live and Learn are fucking goated. And Throw It All Away is fucking goated as well. And so is, like, Believe in Yourself, Mount Pumpkin, or Pumpkin Mountain. It's all incredible. Like, the whole soundtrack is just amazing. Just, it's great. But I find the story's just a little bit too dark. I find it doesn't, like, it's just taking itself a little bit too seriously at times, especially in Teen Dark Story. But all in all, it's not a bad game. I'm ranking it just a little bit under SA1, specifically because I think SA1 translates what made Sonic the Hedgehog phenomenal of a series to begin with better into 3D overall. And honestly, if the story wasn't as just that little bit too dark, I would say SA2 is the better game. But I think SA2 is just that little bit too dark for my liking and doesn't hold up to the original Sonic Adventure. For Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes is a fine game. It's good. I like it, though I've never fully beaten it. I have beaten... Rattle him, boys! I have beaten some of the stories. I've actually beaten all 4 of the stories. I'm just getting the Chaos Emeralds to go to final story and, like, defeat Metal Sonic at the end of the game. But I've never beaten Sonic Heroes. It's a fine game. It controls well. Rocket Excel is fucking stupid. I'll say that right here and now. But it's not a bad game. All things considered, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly functional. It's not terrible. It's honestly fine. It's a fine game, but goddamn Team Chaotix is the precursor to what came next. Shadow the Hedgehog. Do I like this game? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think Shadow the Hedgehog is way too serious of a story. It takes itself way too fucking seriously. It's way too dark. The need for the guns is completely unnecessary. Hear me out. Take out all the weapon play and replace it with Shadow's Chaos powers. Chaos Spear in different forms. Hey, bada boom, bada bing, you got the fucking gun gameplay that Shadow has. And then the level design is just boring. I'm sorry, but Westopolis is the most fun game in the entire game. Like, it's the most fun level. And that's not saying much. Like, when you get to Last Way, just use Infinite Chaos Control. Last Way? No, it's the only way. Do I like Shadow? No. Though, the vocal tracks of Shadow are fucking amazing. Like Never Turn Back, I Am All of Me, All Hail Shadow, Waking Up, Almost Dead. The Chosen One, like the whole soundtrack, all the vocal tracks are just banger after banger. I mean, come on. How can you go wrong with some good Crush 40? And I'm just a big fan of the vocal tracks of Shadow. Honestly, those are the best part of the game. And the end credits. Anyway, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Don't think I need to explain myself. Don't think I need to explain that pick. 06 is... I just don't like 06. I just don't like it. I'd much rather play Shadow 100 times over play any story of 06. It's disgusting. No, I'm not. 06 does not get its own category. And put Sonic Spinball in it? Now, you see what I should do? Is make another tier under Never Played and call it, can I unplay this game? Can I get, like, my life back from playing it? And just put 06 in there 8,000 times. Like, 06 just fucking sucks. Uh-oh. But, like, 06 just fucking blows. Like, the best part about 06 is the soundtrack. And that's it. Like, that's all you should really focus on with 06 is just the soundtrack. Don't even play the game. It's too fucking precise. It's... Ugh. Like, it's too precise. It's too fucking stiff. The story is all over the place. It takes itself too seriously. Eggman's shiny golden nipples. It's all shit, top to bottom. The best part about the whole game is the soundtrack. And the most fun I can have with 06 is Silver's story, specifically with what Silver can do. Because his gameplay is unique. It's different. That's why I can only have fun with Silver's section of 06. The rest of the game just fucking sucks. And honestly, same with Secret Rings. That game fucking sucks too. It's the worst of the storybook games. But honestly, 06 should be in its own category. Yeah, the garbage. Just take it off my shelf and throw it in the garbage can. No. I honestly don't like 06. Here's a fun fact about Sonic and the Secret Rings, though. In development, one of its beta names was actually Hypersonic. Possibly a reference to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or we could have possibly seen the reintroduction of the Super Emeralds. Which would have been interesting. But no, we got a shitty Sonic storybook game that was railroaded with motion controls and wasn't very good. Who's gonna rock the place? I wouldn't say Hypersonic. Silver is a discounted Hypersonic. I wouldn't go that far because Silver can't do nearly half the shit Hypersonic can do. Sonic Unleashed. I like Sonic Unleashed. I think it's good. Why do I think it's good? Well, the Werehog is fun. I'll say that. The Werehog is fun. I like playing as the Werehog. Because I like that traditional God of War style hack and slash feeling gameplay. And I love the high-speed antics Sonic gets up to. And I honestly kind of like the story. I think it's a real good, feel-good story. I like Sonic Unleashed as a whole. I think it's a good game. Sonic and the Black Knight. While, yes, it's not the best game in the world, I will say it is better than Secret Rings, better than 06. And honestly, just slightly better than Shadow. I mean, it still railroads you, but at least you have like an analog stick you can use to control Sonic, and it's not tilt controls. And though the story is kind of lame, like Sonic becoming King Arthur, just bleh. I didn't really care for Black Knight as a whole, but I will play it over 06. I will play it over 06. I think Sonic Colors is really fun. Sonic Colors, I'm putting in as a definite A rank, specifically because it expands on what the best parts of Unleashed were, which was primarily the Hedgehog stages. Going fast, the boost, and then the Wisps are also really, really fun. I like the Wisps. I think they're great. They really add an extra layer of gameplay to the overall package of colors. So I would say that, yeah, Sonic Colors is pretty fantastic. Like, the Wisps are fun, and Sonic himself is fun, and then the final boss with the unfortunate name Wisp Armor is really, really, really good. I like Sonic Colors as a whole. I just think it's like fantastic package. For Generations, I am agreeing with Varia. S rank. It's how I first beat the original Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just really fun. The soundtrack is just banger after banger after banger after banger. The overall presentation is fantastic. The story isn't very complicated. It doesn't need to be because it's just an anniversary title. And honestly, it's just a really fun time. But not if you're going for like 100% and getting the platinum trophy like I did, because I'm insane. I S-ranked everything, all the challenges, all the bosses, all the hard modes, everything. I got all the red star rings, all the chow. I did everything in that game. Everything. Everything. So yeah. That's how much I loved Sonic Generations. It's what made me like a die-hard Sonic fan. And kind of what I was playing it again, and honestly, that's what inspired me to do this. Of all the Sonic games. For Lost World, I'm not going to be that harsh. It's D rank, but for those of you who've tuned into my Sonic Lost World stream, know how I feel about this game. Zavik fucking sucked. Zavik sucked all the dick. All of it. The whole thing, every single last centimeter went right down to the ball. And those stupid insta-kill carts, fuck Lost World. Haven't gone back to it since that stream because I don't like the game. Now, here's what's wild, though. While, yes, I didn't like Lost World, I'd still play it over 06, but I'd play Shadow over Lost World. Because I know there's not anything inherently bullshit within Shadow like there is in Lost World. The parkour system is kind of the saving grace from it being an E tier. The parkour system is kind of what makes the game kind of fun to control, but it's not fun to beat. Especially with the amount of just fucking flicky collecting. I can't sit well with Lost World. I'm not a fan. I'm probably never going to be a fan of the game. As much as I'd love to, I just can't. Like, there is a good game under Lost World. There is a good game behind the shenanigans and the bullshit and the jank. But it doesn't expand on it. So I can't comfortably, with good conscience, say that no, Lost World is good. I can't say it. Never played Rise of Lyric, and from what I've seen, I don't want to. And I kind of can't because I don't have a Wii U. Sonic Forces. Honestly, Sonic Forces... This is gonna sound really, really wild, okay? Sonic Forces isn't a bad game. It's by no means good, but it's no means bad. It's honestly just there. It's one of those kind of games. Like, you get in the mood to play something and you don't know what to play. Forces is that game. It's... like, it's fine. It's playable. But it's just meh. It's honestly the most mid thing I've ever played in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, it's the most mid. Forces had so much potential. So much potential. But it squandered it. I can't, with good faith, put Sonic Frontier Forces anywhere above C or below C. It is literally middle of the road. It's legit the most mid Sonic game ever. Like, it's just there. Sonic Frontiers. Actually, Varia, that's a good point. The modding community on Sonic Forces actually made those fights. Like, there's a whole Chaos Zero fight in Forces that modders made, which actually makes the game so much better. Yeah, they modded an entire boss fight in the form of Chaos Zero. I'll do so after stream. For Sonic Frontiers, this is gonna be really wild. Sonic Frontiers is not the greatest thing in the world that the Sonic fandom is making it out to be. I think, personally, the islands are too big with nothing to do. There is absolutely nothing to do on the Starfall Islands outside of fucking map opening and the Chaos Emeralds. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing going on with Frontiers. I mean, the gameplay is pretty solid, yes. But it's not like, oh my god, this is the game that saved video games single-handedly because Sega farted into a bag. No, it's not like the greatest game in the world, but it's definitely not bad. It's a legit good game, but it needs a whole lot more content. And the DLC adding the much better end boss does fix the ending I have problems with in Frontiers, and it did give us Supersonic 2. Or Corrupted Sonic, whatever you want to call him. But honestly, it's not like the most, oh my god, best Sonic game ever in like 8 billion years. No, it's not that great of a game. It's great game, but it's not that great. Yes, if they executed the open world style better, it would be higher. Not maybe, it would be higher. It would be A rank if they did better on the open zone style. That's my opinion on Frontiers. It's not great, like it's not bad, but it's not like the greatest thing in the world. Like, it is worth the play. Like, I would say Frontiers is very much so worth beating. Put that on a wall. It would be A if it were better. Kind of how it sounds, isn't it? But it's like, Frontiers isn't bad. Like, it's 100% worth getting to the end credits for, because there's a lot of love put into Frontiers, but not a whole lot of effort put into the open zones. And that's my honest problem. If there were more effort put into the open zone mechanics, then yes, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, Frontiers would be an A rank. But without that love and effort that the story has put into the open zone mechanics, I can't put Frontiers any higher than a B rank. This game, Dream Team. I've never played Dream Team, like, at all. You know why? 'Cause it's like, I think Apple locked, and I don't have an Apple. I have Android. So no, I've never played Dream Team. From what I hear, Dream Team is really, really good. I've just never played it because I can't. Shadow Generations. I'm not saying Sonic and Shadow. No, I'm just saying Shadow Generations because it's a whole new game. I fucking love Shadow Generations. I think Shadow Generations is better than vanilla Sonic Generations. I adore Shadow Generations. And we get so much lore behind Shadow, and you fall in love with him as a character. He's just so well written and so well characterized in Shadow Generations. Like, oh, I love how Shadow controls in Shadow Generations. I love the Doom power-ups, except Doom Morph. Doom Morph fucking sucks. But Shadow Generations as a whole is incredible. That I'm actually going through again, top to bottom, and this time I am S ranking everything. That's just how good I think Shadow Generations is. Now, as you can see, we're getting to the obscure titles. We're getting to the very obscure titles. Sonic Drift. Which one? There are many. There are many, many, many Japanese ones. Which ones? See, I don't mind the voice acting changes of the new one. Of the new Sonic Generations release. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. I think it's more than feasible, more than works for what Sonic Generations was trying to do. For Sonic Drift, I have played Sonic Drift. It's meh. It is like the most mid-racing game you'll ever experience in your life. It's not bad, but it's by any means not good. The original Sonic Drift is meh. It's just there. Like, there's nothing you can really say that's bad or good with the original Sonic Drift. So it's going in C tier specifically for the same reason Frontiers is there. Forces, my mistake. Sonic Drift 2, I've not played. Not played Sonic Drift. Not the second one, at least. Sonic R. It's an okay game. It's a good racer just to pass the time with your friends or your family, right? Like, it's not a bad game. But don't pick any of the special characters. Like, don't pick Supersonic because the game is not fun at that point. And by God, do not pick any other of the special characters. Don't pick Tails Doll. Don't pick, like, Mecha Knuckles. Don't pick Metal. Don't do it. You know why? If you pick any of the other special characters, you race against Supersonic. And Supersonic is the best character in the game. Best handling, best turning, best speed, best acceleration. So don't pick Supersonic unless you want to ruin friendships, and don't pick any other character because you'll end up racing against that golden cheating asshole. Outside of that, it's fun. It's a fun game. It's a fine racing game. Yes, Supersonic was made to be the best, which is kind of bonkers. Because it doesn't even matter which of the special characters you pick, you get picked, you get bullied on by Supersonic. By all means, I've seen people beat Supersonic with Tails Doll, which is unbelievable, because Tails Doll is legit the worst character in the game. But that's where the Tails Doll comes from, is Sonic R. And with his theme song, Can You Feel the Sunshine being played backwards. But Can You Feel the Sunshine also comes from Sonic R. Same with Supersonic Racing. But it's a fine game. Honestly, it's just a really good racing game all around. Now, the rest of the Sonic racing games, honestly, Haven't played any of them. Haven't played any of them. None of them. Have not played them. I own them, but I haven't played them. Haven't played them at all. And I didn't lose a thing. Well, apparently Team Sonic Racing is supposed to be really good. But, like, I've not played any of them. The Riders games, from what I hear, are just crap. Just overall crap. Team Sonic Racing is fine. And then the other ones, like these ones, more than feasible racing, like more than feasible kart games, right? Like good Mario Kart clones. And then the Rivals games I've not played. By the way, no one's played this one. You know why no one's played it? Because it's not out. It's supposed to come out sometime this year. I will be getting it eventually. Sonic Crossworld. I'm going to play it, and I'll give you an update on Twitter later if the game's fine. The Olympic Games. Honestly, I have played them all. And they're all just decent sports games. They're just fine sports games. Like, they're all just fine sports games. With, like, Mario Kart-esque kind of things going on. My favorite, though, out of all of them, is this one. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. For the Wii, based on when the Winter Olympics were in Vancouver in Canada. That was honestly the first one I played and was, like, my favorite of the bunch. Because there's a perfect chaos boss fight. There are boss fights. Like, kind of like legit boss fights, and it's kind of cool. Honestly, there's a lot of mechanics going on in Olympic Winter that make it just overall just really solid game. And they're all just really solid titles. Let's get to the obscure ones. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. We got obscure fucking games that nobody outside of Japan has ever played. So this first one on the list, this one here, is Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. I've never played it. I have played an emulated version of Sonic, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just kind of there. It was the actual first introduction of Mighty and Ray. But something like they get kidnapped and you play as Sonic, and it's just there. It's a game. By all means, it's fine. It's a fine game. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too, like, hey, you gotta play this, or, It's honestly, you don't need to play it. You could honestly just get by with, like, watching someone on YouTube play it and get all you need to know out of it. Sonic Cosmo Fighter. Never played. Popcorn Shop. Haven't played. Or Cotton Candy Machine. Never played. Some of these games, a lot of people outside of Japan just haven't fucking even heard of. S tier. They are legit just arcade games that were released in Japan. Sonic the Fighters, or Sonic Combat, honestly is a solid fighting game, just featuring Sonic characters. It's honestly not bad. The final boss is either Eggman or Metal Sonic, I don't remember which, and you get to fight them as, well, if you beat the penultimate boss without getting hit, the final boss you get to fight as Super Sonic, which is kind of cool. I've gotten all the trophies on the PlayStation 3 for Sonic the Fighters. I just thought it was that fun. It's honestly just a really solid, overall good fighter. I'd recommend it. Some more obscure games being Sonic Athletics, Sonic's Game World, Tales in the Music Machine. These are all the edutainment games. There's Sonic Schoolhouse, and then like the Leapster, the fuck-ass Leapster games based on Sonic X, which I've not played any of those. And then there's like the cafe games. There is all of them I haven't played. I haven't played Sonic Tennis, haven't played Sonic Golf, haven't played Sonic Fishing, haven't played Sonic Billiards, haven't played Good Friend Chow, haven't played Sonic Bowling, Shift Up, or Sonic Racing Kart. Oh, Peanut Butter Gamer played Sonic Schoolhouse? Interesting. I'd have to sit down with it to check it out myself. It is a lot of games. Sonic Jump. I have played. Like, Sonic Jump is just like a solid, general, just shitter game. Like, you're in the bathroom, just leaving like a... It's fine, it's a feasible game. All the mobile games are, actually. But Sonic Kart 3DX, Sonic Speed DX, Sonic Casino Poker, Sonic Jump 2 I haven't played, Sonic Eraser I haven't played, Sonic Spinball, let's go gambling, aw, darn it. Sonic Spinball. Sonic Spinball is the next big Sonic game I played on this list, and honestly, Spinball is a phenomenal pinball game. It's a great pinball game. And there's boss fight. Like, it's just an overall good pinball game. I give it a recommend. If you like pinball, by all means. Mean Bean Machine. Mean Bean Machine. This game can get extremely difficult, especially like right around level 3, level 4. It gets extremely hard. And honestly, I've never beaten it. Like, it gets just too hard for its own good, and most just normal players can't fucking beat it. Tails Adventure. Sonic Labyrinth I have played, and that's a colossal piece of shit. Sonic Shuffle, I've never played. Another just generally good pinball. Just another generally good pinball game in the form of, Pinball Party, Sonic Pinball Party. I just think it's just an overall good game. It's another good pinball game. Honestly, Sonic Battle is pretty good. I'd put Sonic Battle as an A rank. Like, I have played Sonic Battle and really enjoyed what I played. Like, it's just a generally good combat. Just like a generally good fighting game. I think it's good. Give it a I'd give it a play if you want. Lots of ways to play it. But it's been a long time since I played Battle, so I don't really recall much. I do know that Emerald or General comes from it. Thankfully, I've not played this. Thankfully, I've never played Chronicles Dark Brotherhood. I know someone who owns it, and I'm trying to get it off of him, but just to add it to the collection, because it's legit one of the only few games outside of like everything in have never played that I'm missing. Sonic Runners, these are all just fine games. Sonic Runners, no, Sonic Dash, Sonic Jump Fever. Oh, hi, Maple Milk. Aw, thank yous. I actually drew my model myself. I even drew all the individual rigs, like all the individual stuff for it. Like all the emotions and whatnot. There we go. But I really like my model. I actually spent about 3 to 4 months drawing this model. It took so long. It took such a long time drawing my model. I thought I was going to go insane. But I eventually got through with the model, and I was so relieved. But I had missed stuff on the model, so when my rig mama did the rig, she finished the stuff I forgot, and she was just very, very, very pleasant to work with, and she was just very, very sweet and very responsive to everything. And I'd highly recommend her for just like anything you need done. And her art is also really super cute too, so. For the next games on the list, all of the mobile games are just generally good bathroom games. Mm-hmm. I'm glad the model got done too. Yeah, the mobile Sonic games are just good bathroom games. When you're in there leaving a stanky, right? Like, they're just good games to just have on hand. They're just fantastic games to have on hand. And they make like a dull bathroom break kinda tolerable. Speed Simulator, I've not played. And honestly, same with Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've not played it. I own it, but I've not played it. It's like $2. Yeah, it's free on Steam, but it's just sitting in my library. I haven't opened it. I've not played it. I got to. I know it's a visual novel, but that's about all I really know. Yeah, it's not terribly long. I might do it for a stream one of these days, actually. It's overall, just from what I hear, really, really good. I'd sit down and play it. Sonic 4 Episode 1 is just kind of meh. Like, it's fine. It's a fine game. Like, I don't mind 4 Episode 1. It's 4 Episode 2 I'm not a big fan of. I'm going to be saving a lot of the VODs to my main YouTube channel, and starting primarily with this stream, because that's kind of why I'm doing the Sonic tier list here. Of all 102 games, and Sonic Rumble. Honestly, Sonic Rumble is fine. I think Sonic Rumble is honestly legitimately pretty decent. I played a couple games. It's like another one of those good like bathroom games when you're sitting there taking like leaving a stanky. Like, it's good for the couple of like, yeah, Sonic Rumble's out. Like, Sonic Rumble is fine. Like, it's honestly just a decent online party game. You too, Maple Milk. I will be showcasing the whole tier list here now.